Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving into part 5 of my 2025 to 2026 winter outlook. We've got a lot to cover: temperatures, precipitation, snowfall, and even how many snow days you might see this year. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about temperatures. The core of the cold looks centered across the northern plains and upper Midwest, where I'm forecasting well below average conditions. Surrounding that, much of the northern Rockies and Great Lakes will also trend below normal. On the flip side, the southern U.S., from California through Texas and into the southeast, looks to be above average, with parts of the southwest running well above. The parts of the northeast holds closer to average, while overall, a strong north to south temperature contrast this winter. Now let's look at the overall pattern. The northern tier, especially the Dakotas, Minnesota, and into the Great Lakes, will see frigid cold and a lot of snowy conditions. The central plains into the parts of the east coast will get mix, while the parts of the southeast trends warm and wet while in the deep south dry. Much of the southwest and southern plains remain warm and dry. And don't forget the northwest, cold and wet conditions there, with plenty of mountain snow expected. Shifting gears to precipitation, a very important factor this season. The Pacific Northwest, Northern Rockies, Great Lakes, and the Northeast are all in line for above-average precipitation, with some areas well above. Meanwhile, the southern tier, especially the Southwest and the Gulf Coast, are expected to be below average, with the desert Southwest coming in well below. So we're talking about a very active storm track across the northern half of the country. Of course, more precipitation and colder air means more snow. Snowfall is projected to be well above average across parts of the Great Lakes and into the Northeast. The Rockies, Upper Midwest, and Pacific Northwest will also see above to slightly above snowfall. Meanwhile, much of the South, Southern Plains, and interior Southeast will trend below average for snow. This sets up a very classic split winter pattern. And finally, let's talk about what many of you really care about: snow days. Across the northern plains, Great Lakes, and interior Northeast, expect around 2 to 4 snow days this winter. The Ohio Valley and Mid-Atlantic could see 2 to 3 snow days. The South, Southern Plains, and much of the West will see fewer, around 0 to 1. The far northern Rockies and northern plains might also sneak in 1 to 2 days. So if you're hoping for extra days off school or work, your best chances are across the northern half of the country. So to recap, colder and snowier up north, warmer and drier in the south, with an active storm track through the middle of the U.S. That's your Winter Outlook 2025 to 2026 Part 5. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment with your winter predictee.